yakwani mashakil bijere salambi wansulu kanina pulu hibu badu ya jama mashakil bijere salambi wansulu salam alaikum alaikum salam salam alaikum alaikum salam Fogo salam dema binadi bet yakwani na 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 kan belet ma fi fogo salam dema binadi belet yakwani na 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 kan shokol zatu ma fi fogo salam dema binadi shokol yakwani.
زي ما شايفين عندنا ضيوف ناس
Okay, Salam alaikum from Landing Zone and Zoom TV. برحب بكم مقدما للناس اللي جايين يحضروا الشو later on. Happy Saturday to you all guys. I wish this Saturday will be a blessed Saturday for all of us, and good Saturday that make us gather around ناس المشغولين ناس البعيدين من social media for certain reason هم هيجوا يلقوا الارشيف or live video هنا later on عشان هم يقدر كمان يسمعوا and get interacted with the live video, although إن شاء الله نحن كان انتهينا منه. So أنا ببدأ بعد شوية, but for now if you here, please make sure you share the live, you share the video to some groups في واتساب, في messengers, في محلات تانية اللي انت بتقدر مثلا تعمل فوق share. That's very most important part بتاعت اللايف فيديو لازم يمشي في كل محل. So أنا ندو ناخد في الكلام بعد شوية, لكن أنا شايف نفرين في هنا. please tag friends, رسل فيديو لفريندز في ماسنجر في واتساب عشان الناس يقدروا يجوا يسمعوا get interact with us. So hopefully today is going to be something different. It's open mic video. Anyone can come up and give us their opinion. We will be talking about a variety of topic. We'll be talking about 3 or 4 different stuff. بناخد من ده حبة من ده حبة, لكن برضو مشاركة بتاعك very important. So زي ما أنا قلت قبل شوية, please share is very important. I will play some songs while we are waiting for more people to tune in. Meanwhile, I will be sharing my part as well. So make sure you share and give me love hearts, likes. That's important. So shukran. I will play another song, then we'll go from there.
Belena سودانا بلنا 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 تبان من زمان يا ربنا تعالي شوف أيانا بلدنا ما مرتا سودان مجاجة ما فرا علينا جعلنا ميدين بيننا ربنا بلنا 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 تبان من زمان يا ربنا تعال شوف أيانا بلدنا ما مرتا سودان مجاجة ما فرا علينا جعلنا ميدين بيننا ربنا بلنا 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 تبان من زمان يا ربنا تعال شوف أيانا بلدنا ما مرتا سودان مجاجة ما فرا علينا يالنا ميدين بيننا ربنا يا شعب سودان يا اخوانا شد لكم بلد فيه مشاكل قلبي 200 بردا 200 بردا قلبي 200 بردا يا شعب سودان يا اخوانا شد لكم بلد فيه مشاكل قلبي 200 بردا 200 بردا قلبي 200 بردا شعب سودان يا اخوانا شد لكم بلد فيه مشاكل قلبي 200 بردا 200 بردا قلبي 200 بردا أنا بكيد عشانكم يا سودان شد لكم يا جماعة شد لكم يا جماعة ربنا
I don't know what had happened. Something just weird happened. I have no clue whatsoever. Let me see. I will bring the song again. I don't know.
بلنا سودانا بلنا 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 تبان من زمان يا ربنا تعال شوف أيانا
سمي سمي
سودان مجاجة ما فرا علينا جعلنا ميدين بيننا ربنا بلنا 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 تبان من زمان يا ربنا تعال شوف أيانا بلدنا ما مرتا سودان مجاجة ما فرا علينا جعلنا ميدين بيننا ربنا بلنا 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 تبان من زمان يا ربنا تعال شوف أيانا بلدنا ما مرتاح سودان مجاجة ما في علينا يالنا ميدين بيننا ربنا يا شعب سودان يا اخوانا شد لكم بلد فيه مشاكل قلبي 200 بردا 200 بردا قلبي 200 بردا يا شعب سودان يا اخوانا شد لكم بلد فيه مشاكل قلبي 200 بردا 200 بردا قلبي 200 بردا شعب سودان يا اخوانا شد لكم بلد فيه مشاكل قلبي 200 بردا 200 بردا قلبي 200 بردا انا بكيد عشانكم يا سودان شد لكم يا جماعة شد لكم يا جماعة ربنا بيساعد بكيد عشانكم يا سودان شد لكم يا جماعة شد لكم يا جماعة ربنا بيساعد Our blood bleeding in Sudan, Lord our God, come stop bloodshed, our land not comfort. Sudanese are finished because of war between us. Our children terminate among of other laws. Our blood bleeding in Sudan, Lord our God, come stop bloodshed, our land not comfort. Sudanese are finished because of war between us. Our children terminate among of other laws. You Sudanese, be careful, we all a problem. When will I be happy? And then be happy. When will I be happy? You Sudanese, be careful, we all a problem. When will I be happy? And then be happy. When will I be happy? I'm crying about you. Sudanese, be careful, my people. Go take care, my parents. God bless you. I'm crying about you. Sudanese, be careful, my people. Go take care, my parents. God bless you. أرزدمنا جنوب دا يوم شايفينه الليلة جنوب دا في يدنا يلا 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 يا اخوانا في السودان جديد شجعوا لنا السلام أرزدمنا جنوب دا يوم شايفينه الليلة جنوب دا في يدنا يلا 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 يا اخوانا في السودان جديد شجعوا لنا السلام سيبوا مشاكل بيناتكم هاي من زمان في جنوبنا في ناس كتير بموت سنبلة الليل لما في أيزول بموت سنبلة في السودان سلام يجمل قلوبنا ما دايرين تفرقة ذنبنا واحد وربنا واحد ما في قبلية بيننا. سيبوا مشاكل بيناتكم هاي من زمان في جنوبنا في الناس كتير بموت سنبلة الليل لما في أيزول بموت سنبلة في السودان سلام يشمل قلوبنا ما دايرين تفرقة ذنبنا واحد وربنا واحد ما في قبلية بيناتنا.
سمينا الغنى ده معنا بتاع شنو. And let me drop the link أول حاجة. Joseph is asking for a link. Okay, the link is out there. You can join from the actual platform, Landing Zone HD or Zoom TV HD. That's the only way it can bring you through. So أنا في البداية ولا في المقدمة بسلم عليكم كلكم متابعين و followers, beloved friends or beloved family of Zoom TV and Landing Zone. We want to welcome you back again this weekend with Open Mic Day as a topic. We will be talking here and there, and you choose whatever side that you wanted to come and speak about, or you wanted to give us your opinion through the best general update about what is going to happen today. Before that, طبعا أنا سلمت عليكم. أنا من this platform sorry أنا قاعد يال ده too loud. From these two platforms, I wanted to send special condolences to the families who lost their beloved family members for the last couple of days. Last year wasn't too far, 2023. It was, today is the 6th. So it's just 6 days ago. Before that, we heard that there is a problem in Kondokoro, Jebel Ladu. Issues been taking place since 26th of December. People lost lives, and some people have been arrested, and some people have been beaten really badly. They're going under treatment at the moment. That happened in the name of disarmament that took place, I say, last December in Kondokoro area, which is led to some 4 chiefs have been arrested, and 19 others were killed. Dafi Kondokoro. And like many people have been displaced, and في ناس يعرفوا محلهم وين وفي ناس محلهم ما يعرفوا العادة سوين. بنتمنى العودة السليمة ومحلات اللي هم قاعدين فوق to be God can guide them, and those who have been arrested for unknown reason known to South Sudan People Defense Force, ربنا بيحميهم وبيطلعهم من محلات اللي هم قاتلينهم فوقه, including the chiefs. 4 chiefs have been arrested with those others. نحن برضو شفنا يوم في راس السنة people supposed to celebrate, right? 2024 ناس كانوا قاعدين ومنتظرين بفارغ الصبر عشان يحضروا المناسبة ده. People are crossing bridge from side to side. Unfortunately, confirmed that the ABA, I don't want to read it wrong. The what is it? The deputy of hold on. أنا بس ما أقدر نقرأ غلط اسمه أنا كتبته somewhere. Joseph, أنا نزلت اللينك. If you wanna try and come up, that will be good. Deputy Chief of Administrative of ABA, which is was ambushed. He was ambushed. I think who can Jahinak visit, and then he have ambushed Mao Horas Bita Sawak. I think Huma Arba Nafar et Katalu in cold blood. ده برضو أخطار قاعد يحصل في جنوب السودان. أن إحنا كل مرة قاعدين نكلمه كلام بتاع ambush ده قاعد happen a lot in many areas. ما قاعد في أبيي براو، لكن في محلات كتير around corners في جنوب السودان حاجات ده كله قاعد يحصل. وفي تانين قاعد يحصل nobody talk about it. No one brought it out. So that another issue. I will talk more about that later on. Before we proceed with anything, our Zoom decorum in place. We are back with Zoom decorum. But let me just repeat it. Always when we start live show, we just have to keep repeating ourselves. So we have to explain what is our rules in Zoom HD and landing zone HD. ما بنلبس الملابس الشاذة عشان نجيبوه في ميديا، وما بنلبس حاجات شفاف، وما بنلبس سينجلتس مثلا examples، ولا ما بنجي صدورنا فاضي عشان نوري عضلاتنا. ده ممنوع. و ثانيا حاجة لما تكون مقصود ما يعني it's better for you to stay just and listen instead of coming up, because انت بعدين لما تيجي هنا تقول ما في محله tomorrow you will be asking if the video can be deleted. The video will never be deleted because we never delete video. It's good that to be on safe side is just stay down and listen. If you have anything to comment, if you're able to comment, you can comment, but have to be very respectful because respect is two ways. That's the third thing. After the third thing is respect is two ways. Respect us, we respect you back. If we agree, it's okay. If we disagree, don't insult, don't humiliate, don't take it really personal, because siyasa or whatever we talk about, opinions should be respected. أنا بحترم opinion بتاعك وأنت كمان تحترم my opinion. Can be a good disagreement. We don't have to fight. We don't have to insult each other. دايما في ممكن ناس يريح في middle بتاعت agreement على أساس إنه yes كلامك صح وأنا قبلته، or مثلا yes كلامي صح وأنت قبلته. حتى كان ما قدر تقبله في وشي is okay, ولا ما قدر اقبله في وشك برضه is okay. But for me, I always say, okay, maybe I did not thought about it in right way, but I do agree with what you said. So instead of insulting each other, because we don't insult, we can only remove you out from the from the platforms, or مثلا مش platforms, from the from the from the landing zone or Zoom TV itself. So we will ban you totally, then you won't be able to come and join our discussion or listen to our discussion anymore. And that's not going to be good for you, because I believe you're following us most of the time and you love what we're doing. That's why you become part of these platforms all the time. When we come up, you get our notification and you come and listen. Maybe just bad mood, or maybe you just disagree in certain area, and that led you to go, masalan, to increase your aggression or anger towards us, and you start commenting bad comments. So that is not acceptable. Zemanu could agree to disagree, but let us respect each other. So I think دكله عندنا هنا ياهو في rules بتاعت landing zone and Zoom TV. So شكرا كتير الناس الجهسي. انت كان جيتوا ما عملت share, please share الروم, share الفيديو. انا بس كل يوم بقول room because I get used to Clubhouse معلش. So share الفيديو and pin friends, share لواتساب messengers, محلات ممكن جروبات اللي انت جزء منه. Maybe you can share a data and not comfortable to share it on your public page or public Facebook live, your personal Facebook. You can share it to other مثلا pages اللي انت بتعرفه. You have access to share things around. That will be excellent help. Joseph, أنا رسلت لك link. I don't know if you're able to come up. So that's what I have for now. Let me go back. I don't know where to start from, but I will start. The problem that we have in Junub Sudan, Zemano Guta Hajara, just open mic day. I will start from where I wanted to start, and you can just keep listening. And if you like catch one of the things that from what I've been saying, you wanted to come and add your opinion, the link is out here. Let me just put it on my screen. Okay, that was the link up there, for screen, or maybe for chat site. You can just press into the link, and will take you gradually until you reach where I am. Then I will bring you up. So I'm going to talk about confusion that we have in South Sudan. Yeah, I can't see you in the back stage. Where are you in the back stage? I can't see you here. Joseph, what is happening? I can't see you. I will add you as soon as I see you up. But at the moment, I don't see you, to be honest. Maybe refresh telephone bitako tahal tane, because I don't really see you, Joseph. أنا ما شايفك. Yep, let's try again. Okay. أنا ماشي نتكلم about the whole confusion that we have in South Sudan under regime or under system of presidents of South Sudan, Salva Kiir Mayardit. We have seen from نقول 10 days back or نقول 14 days back until today. How many calls did the President Salva Kiir did in the last couple of days? For me, I have seen so many calls towards the opposition or the holdout group, because the president in the Hajj panic attack. Panicking, he doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know how to handle himself. I can see sometimes في مرة بقول زول كان داير يموت وخايف من موت بقولوا ميلوه, but I don't know بعربي بقولوا شنو. يعني هو زي panic كده, زول خلاص عشان عارف نفسه ده زمن الآخر وما في حاجة تاني و he can't do anything about it bigger. He's panicking, يقلب بجاي like he's looking for محل al-safe. He's looking for something to resolve the issue. He's looking for something that he can do maybe to save his life from the way who fi Awqat al-Akhir suffering, trying to not make it anymore. That's exactly what Salva Kiir is doing. Before Christmas, we heard that Salva Kiir masha fi Blue House. Masha fi Blue House, you know. He never been there according to the statement. He never been in Blue House. He doesn't know how the Blue House look like. But that day he went. We visited Blue House, and there is no clear statement or clear information about his visits to Blue House. My own thought of Gune is, what is this guy looking for? Is he going to see the size of the Blue House? How does it look like? If I have to grab someone from somewhere and bring it here in Blue House, how am I going to torture him somewhere here? In which corner am I going to squeeze him in, or her? Something like that. I was questioning myself. I did not get clear answer even from my own self. I tried here and there, ask some other people, friends, and people who can sometimes analyze things and bring information like more closer to answer that I was looking for. Until now, I didn't get an answer, but maybe you guys here can come and give me an answer for that, because I really wanted to know exactly what took Salva Kiir to Blue House. Because I can only connect him to one more thing that I was thinking about. After he's coming back from Blue House, a couple of days, it's not even a week after that, Salva Kiir made he wrote a letter to Kenyan President William Ruto to mediate between him and the holdout group about the peace talk. So then I was thinking, like, is this guy went to check the Blue House? Because if William Ruto accepted to mediate between the opposition or the holdout group, rather, with him, then he's going to snatch some leaders from there, from the opposition. Then he knows where to put them already in Blue House. He knows where to squeeze them in Blue House, how to torture them. Maybe he went there and he's set up some rules and who knows. Anyways, I'm just speaking. Let me just speak. So yeah, so yet William Ruto did not respond. Did not make a response yet in the call that Salva Kiir made, because when he said that President William Ruto should mediate, must mediate according to iRadio, he have to mediate between his government and the holdout group to bring peace back home, and those opposition should come home and participate in the upcoming election 2024. شفت كيف الزول ده حمه كله الانتخابات، والزول ذاته بعدين انتخابات ده فعلا كان قام according to what he's saying في انتخابات يا جماعة ما صوتي clear. I hope my voice is clear. So الناس دي بعدين مثلا يقوم يعملوا ازعاج في جوبا بانه election ده ما fair election, something have been cheated here and there, وكان في زول ذاته داري يعمل انقلاب ضده. So he already clear up some areas في Blue House, some other حاجات تانيين كده نظفوا. So في area space now in Blue House for those kind of people, you know. ده مناورات طبعا، ده مش في عسكرية بيقولوا مناورات. صار كده مش عمل مناورات ده عشان يعمل حركات كده شوية عشان يخوف ناس، وبالذات ناس الهسه اشقوهم في جوبا ده، ناس الهسه اسرهم خطهم ديت خلاص كده وبقى ما عندهم قدرة ينفذ ولا يطلع بجاي ويخش بجاي. يطلع بجاي ولا يخش بجاي، محلهم خلاص حيكون جهزوا في Blue House. ده another thing. So William Ruto is yet to confirm, or مثلا maybe he rejected to Salva Kiir immediately ولا, but we did طبعا حاجة ده عملوا publicly announcement. Everybody heard that and have been announced by confirmed by the Minister of the Presidential Affairs, which is Joseph Bokkasoro. طبعا I imagine شايفين Joseph Bokkasoro is very serious since he entered that Blue House, J1, sorry. Since he entered that J1, dollar bigger hello. The guy is speaking every week. Sometimes in 1 week he speaks twice, 3 times. Official letters, official announcements, press release, and all this stuff is coming out. It's coming out. So Joseph Bokkasoro is very serious now, doing the job that's supposed to be done. He confirmed that yes, Salva Kiir asked William Ruto, wrote a letter William Ruto to mediate between him and the holdout, not him, but his government or his regime rather, because that's not government. To be honest, that's a regime. Between his regime and the holdout group to bring peace. Deli samaka fao, zema ana guta William Ruto lisa marada, yom 24 مش عمل another announcement تاني. No ما يوم 24 يوم 31 عمل another announcement تاني, which is here. Let me check. That من presidential. معلش أنا شخبطت فوق كتير. I have to print it out. Republic of South Sudan. The president. Christmas message for the year 2023. I don't want to read the whole thing. أنا بس جاي نconcentrate only في محل بسيط. Let me just read it. Allow me on behalf of my family and the president and the government of the Republic of South Sudan to send my warmest Christmas wishes to each and every one of you as we celebrate the birth of our Lord Jesus Christ during this festive season. Now, Christmas is an important holiday for Christians faithful around the world and time for us to celebrate the birth of the Christ as we preach peace and love. But the guy never preached peace and love, but he's telling us to do it. I will read and talk here, Malaysia Jama. So okay, to preach peace and love. There is no highest call for any Christian than upholding the divine principle of forgiveness and reconciliation in the face of hatred and aggression, and hatred and aggression. The most important part of the is here is in the year 2023 has been blessed by all measures, from welcoming His Holiness Pope Francis, the Archbishop of the Canterbury and moderator of the Church of Scotland. In February, the shining of our nation's flag in the Basketball World Cup. I still can't see you, Joseph. I still can't see you. I don't know what happened. I can't see you on my backstage here. Just to mention a few of them. Okay. Qualified in a Paris Olympic game in 2024, and to talk and taking the leadership mentally of the East Africa community, just to mention a few. All this could not have been possible without God. Those holy forever continues to open door for people of South Sudan to claim their rightful peace in the world. Hasada Salva Kiir mashakellim kalam bitata taking leadership for East Africa. Our South Sudan flag is being shining all over the world because the youth have been accepted to play basketball for Paris in 2024. So he's grateful for all this, but he totally forget to talk about the citizen. The letter bit of Christmas, huh? The letter bit of Christmas. He totally forgot about the citizen. He totally forgot about the people who are suffering in camp, people who are suffering in UNIMES, people who are living under the tree, people who does not have home to call house, mahali Google is house, people who have been displaced from Sudan and until today they still live fi rang tanin lisa fi Faluj tanin lisa when fi Mukhayamat. Salva Kiir have forgotten all these people. He's only talking about the three achievements that he have achieved, which is having leadership, who big a leader with the East Africa community. Would that happen accidentally because have to take role, have to take turn. Hajara Kangal Gadin Taruzol bin Tarebu, Salva Kiir will never touch that seat. Lakin Ashan, any country have the Gadi rotate. It's rotating from country to another. All these 8 countries, they have to be part of they have to take turn to be a leader of East Africa community. So came to happen Le Salva Kiir. Now he's talking about it as he achieved that Begua Bitao. Achievement, what is achievement? Achievement when you battle, you do something on your own power to get that something you couldn't have. You have achieved that thing by yourself. You did it like you suffer for it, you work hard to have it. This is what we call it achievement, right? But now taking 10 for East Africa community as the leadership or as a leader with the East Africa community, Salva Kiir call it girl. This is what they have achieved, South Sudanese. So I don't believe Fikalama Pugaloda. The second thing, basketball. I don't have problem with the basketball, but again, Dama Hajat al-Mafrud, who you give Fogo as something really important than the citizen with the Dawla. Junubin Magadini Mutu 24/7. Why did he did not give hope to those people? Mafruit message you could message with a hope. Zema Huga the good people should preach peace and love. But he did not. He who much our hajat who bistafid mino. Anything for interest Hago, that's the thing that he talked about. Now when you see Kalambita Bob Jaffi Jubara, he talked about it. Bob himself came to Juba for peace. But where is the peace itself? Did Kir ask himself, say, fi peace who zol Pop Jele Juba Jele peace that half peace for Juba? There is no peace. And he shouldn't be appreciating or talking about this mission with Bob Jeffy Jubara as something that we have been blessed. Maybe we have been blessed, but our blessing has been stolen by him. He's the one stealing our blessing. He's the one taking away our blessing of South Sudanese. Because when they went to Rome and Pope kneel down to kiss their dirty feet, right? Ashankan South Sudan, they couldn't forget peace. And then Pope followed him from Rome all the way to Juba again. On that exact day of Pope to land to Juba, before Pope can listen for Sikajai, incident happened for KGKG. Those young boys have been killed by South Sudan People Defense Force. And the uniform with the Salva Kiir and the uniform with the regime Hagwada. Those boys have been killed in cold blood. And Kiir called it today, we have been blessed in South Sudan by a Pope coming all the way to Juba. Pope came to Juba while there is a bloodshed somewhere. Damakan blessing. They can sana bitat damar, sana bitat ihanat, sana bitat tedmir dawla, sana bitat taksim gabal Junuba Sudan. They can sana bita you put people in so much pain. 2023 itself. And I'm very glad that General Thomas Shirilo have mentioned all this. Salva Kiir denied all this. He denied everything. 2023, Nas fi Mangala kan kotolom torodom amalulom kulo lamalo. They call them all type of names. Fi Agoro, the same thing. Fi Pajala kan darabu nas batayara nas anywak. Defi 2023. كان شيب مشي هناك ضرب ناس left and right قتل ناس قدر هو بكتر ده حكومة سلفا كير ده جيش سلفا كير ما في كان شيب بطلع بمشي بضرب محل مواطنين without تعليمات من فوق ده كان year بتاع 2023 شو لو كان قتلهم في السنة اللي فاتت شهر 2 ولا شهر 4 أنا ما أعرف ولا شهر 3 لما كان جا عملوا لهم displacement وقتلهم وناس وقعوا في البحر وما تعرف ده كان في 2023 ما في ولاية كان قاعد في peace ما في ولاية كان نايم مرتاح without وجع. Salva Kiir called it the year of blessing. Maybe them bitanas they are low blessing. أنا ما بعرف. Let me translate it that way. Maybe bloodshed and who got the shade a lot that. Maybe he need blood of people. That's why he called it a blessed year. But we never seen blessing. We never seen peace. We never seen unity. We never seen love. That's Salva Kiir is preaching today. Fi waraga hagora. We never see that. He denied every single thing that took place. For 2023, December 2023, how many children under age have been raped in South Sudan? How many children are raped? Children under 10. Hali nugul 12 13 nakalu. Nugul children under 10. How many? Amshi fi report bita UN. You will find all this report there. ما في حاجة الحمد لله ما عملوا فوق documentation. Everything have been documented. Yet is the year of blessing لسلفا كير. ما لما نقول زول ده سحارة تقول تقولوا لا. أنا ما شفت زول بيضحك في ميت بتاع زول. ما ده زول عديل كده قاعد يضحك في بيكا بتاع زول، قاعد يضحك في وجه بتاع زول. إنت عندك جرى هو بطن إن جرى بتاعك ده بيضحك. It's true, it's hypocrisy. Let me read one more paragraph on this letter of the Salva Kiir. Then I will go ahead. I am well aware that some of you might be anxious about traveling to the countryside to celebrate Christmas with their families. I can assure you that your government has taken all the necessary security measures to ensure that you celebrate with your loved ones in peace. I explore religious leaders to use this opportunity to pray and spread the message of peace and forgiveness within our communities and neighbors. The message that أنا غايته Salva Kiir, I don't trust Salva Kiir. Sana al-Fatna man قبل Bob na يجي في Juba, he came out, he made this statement في iRadio. Salva Kiir said he's ready and he's taking initiative to go back to Rome, because who can tell him in Rome na man kan Catalonians fi Numule Road. He said he's not going back to Rome and he wanted to put his dirty job on oppositions. By then, there is no neither yani opposition ma fi Numule Road. Ma fi ay opposition fi Numule Road. The location bita jesh bita Salva Kiir u national security hago. When the man was killed, Salva Kiir wanted to hang up this dirty job of his national security on National Salvation Front. Wujud bita National Salvation Front ma fi Numule Road. Now, he said he's not going back to Rome until this problem resolved. People noted and people knows Salva Kiir is the cause of whatever happened in Numule Road. As he rejected, ahead of the Pope coming to Juba, he came out and he announced that he's fully committed. He wanted to go back to Rome to start a discussion about peace talk with the holdout group to bring peace in Junub Sudan. And everybody have to spray word of unity, spray word of love among ourselves. We have to stand together on all this. 2 days later, incident happened in KGKG ahead of Pope coming in. That was the incident of the 3 boys, youth that were killed in KGKG. Now, when you read this statement of this December, this message, couple of days before killing of the deputy chief of administration of Abyei. Kiir warakum clear قال لك في message حقه هنا ده قال I will assure you, I can assure you that your government has taken all necessary security measures to ensure you celebrate with your loved ones in peace. How did this guy been killed? Deputy with Abyei administration. How was he killed? Salva Kiir makan gadi jibara gadi kill majazera. You have to take serious note. You have to sit down and analyze kalam the Salva Kiir more deep and deep. Check what is going to happen next? Because me, I always, when Salva Kiir comes like this, I always keep attention. What is going to happen next? Because Uma God Gul Haja Sakit. Salva Kiir Namani God Dikelim Kalamugal. Another evidence that I wanted to bring across Ashenta Tafham Kalamiko is when he said, Shakelo, Wana Majesh Hagibe Sida, I will put them here to protect me. When you get defeated, come, I will protect you. Ana kan kalam dana guta Salva Kiir magal kalam de sakit. There is something behind it. Yet, he's arming all his community. And the rest of the community are not armed. Then they will start to terrorize you. They will start to kill you for you to come and hand over yourself to be under his control. Now you get what I mean, I think. He wanted to bring you, he wanted you to be under his control. He have to send his national security or his own group, Mujrimin bita nas Rabatia, nasa militia hagoda to go and terrorize you, kill you, the way they targeting people in Abyei, people in Mangala, people in Bahar Ghazal, on Wow, people in Pachala, in Melakan. So you come because there is nobody that you will call. As you can see, whatever took place in Kondokoro, Fimar Algalu Masula bitat Nuswan fi Kondokoro. When she made her statement, she said, we need the government to come and protect us. And this is the same government that killed them. The same government that killed them, they are calling the same government to come and protect them. عشان تشوف confusion ده في وين عشان تشوف مشكلة ده ذاته أساس ده طالع من وين because the disarmament that happened في Kondokoro happened by who? Wasn't that the same government? Okay, when you go there to disarm Muatinin, what does it have to do with beating, arrest, rob citizens' money, rob their gold, rob their phones, and all this stuff? What does it have to do? What is the connection between all this? And now, when you don't find anything in someone's house, you find teenagers. You arrest them for unknown reason because you want their family to go and pay to 13 million gal, which is like $50 maybe or something. عشان يدمروا بو زولا. Why do you wanna rob مواطنين التعبانين? Why do you wanna rob them? And this is the same government. Now they're calling this government to investigate this matter, to do investigation, and to release their family members, and to figure out why they have been beaten, so they can bring those people to book. But the question is it going to happen? Is it really going to happen? Because this is the same Zola Buduga Desato. Lisa, you call them, please come and help me. Please, I need your help. That another something else. Let me go back fi kalam bita Salva Kiir ma William Ruto. Salva Kiir ma William Ruto, when you see after he wrote his letter to William Ruto. Thank you, Joseph. When he wrote his letter to William Ruto is yet to respond because the announcement has been made publicly and everybody, I don't know, like Arnabe, we wanted to hear the response, right? Until now, there is no response. I haven't heard anything yet. That before Christmas, Yom 13, Salva Kiir came out again. He came out and the same this letter. Alana has a great order. Let me just read that part so you know what I'm talking about. Okay. Salva Kiir made an announcement قال كل opposition forces, those who are fighting, the opposition who are fighting the government, they must lay their arms down and come back home. ده في message بتاع يوم 31. He wanted the opposition to lay their arms down, to come back home and join the government and participate with the government in the upcoming election 2024. 3 different statements was born. زول ده بقلب نفسه بجا لانه ما في peace من جوا وما مطمن وما بعرف what is going on, what is going to happen. كان واتاس بزيرة واتاس بكويس وبقول الحمد لله بالليل ده ما في حاجة happen. And then he will be thinking all day what is going to take place this all day long. كان وقتها بيجي دلوما كمان هذا مسلي بيجي بكون قاعد زي في راس كرسي حقه لحد الصباح what is going to take place. Always when you don't have peace inside you, انت ما بتكون زول قد تكون مثلا settled human being, like you always worried something will take place anytime anywhere soon. شفت كيف؟ Let me see this one here. Okay. That have been bita Pagana Moon from iRadio, of course. كتير بتاعكم كله شافوه سمعوا ولا Goro, the leader of the real SPLM, an opposition group, said President Salva Kiir's invitation for the opposition to come home and participate in the general election is misplaced. Period. And I do agree with that. It's misplaced. Without reaching a deal with the opposition. Yes, you did not reach a deal. You're always running here and there. Zay mara bita fitna al-Qura jogodin. Mara bita fitna al-Qura jogodin da. Malaysia banat. Ana ma gasid zol. Lakin this is what example al-Diamond gadini gulu. Running here and there, makalam. Salva Kiir think in his mind because he is now the deputy of IGAD chair, deputy chair of IGAD. Let me put it that way. Deputy chair of IGAD, plus the leader of the East Africa community, like he controlled the whole world. He thinks he's the boss of everything. He can do whatever he wanted to do because now he's this and he's that. That's not gonna happen. Because انت اذا كان ما قدرت لنا نقول 11 مليون ولا 12 مليون اللي في جوجوبرا ولا في جنوب السودان، انت ما قدرت لنا حتقدر لك كم مليون بتاع لما تضرب East Africa community ال 8 countries ده كله فوقه كم population بتاع كم مليون، انت حتقدر له؟ انت كان ما قدرت ل 12 ولا 11 اللي سننا فوقه ده، انت حتقدر لده؟ This is nonsense. So Salva Kiir think because he have that ability of being deputy, but kalam bitab the deputy chair ta egada the grush aslan. The grush because who's that on man William Ruto daga fi intikabat u dafa grush that shan William Ruto yeji fi intikabat. Now William Ruto ya raise bita egad chairperson bita egad chairman bita egad who ya deputy bita egad hum kullam mujrimin ma ba'dhum. أنا ما شايف زول فيهم واحد نسيه زي ده ما في. Both of them they all have that record. So if you think that because you're in that position you wanted to control Junubin, that is not going to happen. And unfortunately, according to Pagana Mum, the government has delayed reaching a deal with the holdout group in Rome peace initiative by continuously suspending its participation in the negotiation. Kalam there is very loud and clear. Most of the time, has a nas machine خمسة سنة في رومنا. Always كير برسل the delegation بتاعه بيجي بكريات dramas هنا بجروا بقول كويس ماشيين نكلم كير كويس. وحاجة ناس هسه بقى في عالم ال 21 century تليفونات بس في ايميل بس في. Why do you have to go all the way to South Sudan to talk to the president, and then when you come back according to your wish batsana onus yatani takbalo raja, and then you wanted to come and start from scratch. Ita fikra bitak nasal fi rom del atfal ma fahmin, whether they don't know what you're doing, or you're trying to buy time, you're trying to manipulate people's mind. Do you think that's what? You think you're the smartest? Sorry about that, but not. So the initiative by the president is misplaced because we have been negotiating with the government in Rome, and the president Kiir suspended his government participation in the Rome talk several times, and now he decided to walk out from the Rome peace process to shop for a new forum in Kenya. Pagan said, shopping around, he shopped maybe بكون زمان هم مشوا في كلام بتاع Pagan بس جاب لي another point. When they went in East Africa community, I think that was in شهر 11. Aluma Shamal Fogo, he could not even speak هناك في much misplaced asami bita roasan nas Samia Soluhu Jabon fi Uganda nas raised the Uganda Museveni wodo fi Congo wajadagda. Maybe they have spoken already ma Rutu about this issue. Yalla namon huyarja hubektive official letter. That's according to my own opinion or analysis. So bukun yao zaman bita kita berjawab daja yao katabu jawab en najina sama. Lakin bukun when they sat down and they talked about it somehow somewhere. So keep running here and there looking for somebody to agree who can mediate between them and the opposition. And he find it really easy. Maresta Kenya, William Ruto. See? Now William Ruto not only Samarada, Umasha Amal another Kajatanin. Amal, two different statements here. On Christmas Eve, the Minister of Presidential Affairs, Joseph Bokosoro, said President Kiir has written to Kenya President Dr. William Samoei Ruto, asking him to mediate a peace talk between the government and holdout group. The peace process in San Gidio has been long. So the president decided to shift it to Kenya. We are shifting it to Kenya to see whether it will take short time. This time, Bokosoro told the radio community, who made that peace negotiation to take long, blaming that into others, because this man, he's a claim department. He commanding the department with blaming us into so many departments. So now wanted to put this department into who? By saying the peace process in San Gidio has been long. Who was the cause? If you come to Rome 1, one time, then you run away, you stay 1 year and a half, then you come back again, and then you agree, you say, okay, I'm coming back and fully committed. And yet when you go back, you're not even committed, you run away again. Who was the cause of that peace negotiation in Sant'Egidio to take long? It was you yourself, Salva Kiir. Nobody's responsible for that. You take your own responsibility for making this peace process to take long, Manas Bita Sant'Egidio or holdout group. You cannot put your nonsense on other people. You're the cause of that because you don't want it, that agreement, peace to take place. You don't want people to sit down and negotiate with the rest of the Junubin. You wanted just to use money to buy Zimam. When you come to Rome, you come with bunch of briefcase Malian Grush. Zimam, you wanted to give some people position. Ashan ma you give for my Junubin. Udama motive bitanasal fi Soma. This is not what Soma was standing for, your president bita J1. Now you can Soma that created best Ashan positions and money. By now, this Soma have been dismantled long time ago. Nasdel can fatu Juba. With a Shaif Mahalda, Nasdel Wakfin firm. That's why you wanted to shift it from Rome to Kenya, because Kenya is used to that type of behavior. He used to grab people from here, put it in J1 for you. Grabbing opposition from Kenya to J1 for you. The Hajalita Jare Warawasa there Kali William Ruto to take that responsibility. Da kalam da ma hayasal. Uma for position that to hayakbal nonsense bitagda. Because you're the one and you're the cause of those delayment for taking long. So you do not put that in Firasta Ayezol. Take that responsibility as your own responsibility, as your own decision that you've been making here and there, and that's the there Simar Bita. Nobody's responsible for it. Can let me send this invitation here? I'm just trying to send the link. Okay. Yep, a link is sent. So, the Hajatani. The last hitta lana der nagulu hina. شوف عشان تعرف الكونفيشن بتاع حكومة. لما هو طلع قرار على ما قرار كتب جواب لويليام روتو طبعا انت نصبا سامويل طلع قال opinion بتاعنا as part of the opposition, the spokesperson of NAS. We have heard General Pagan طلع برضو عمل interview وقال رأي حقه. We have seen respond بتاعت Paul Malong. He accepted the call of the president, and he said if the government is happy to come and sit with them, for Kenya they're happy to sit down and speak. Then 2 days later, when Salva Kiir طلع قرار بتاع يوم 31 على أساس إنه all forces بتاع arm they have to lay their guns down and come and join the participate in election بتاع 2023 to 2024. I have seen one of the spokesperson with Paul Molong. He's the one calling that confusion. Molong Nopsu accepted it. And his spokesperson calls Salva Kiir as a confused person by calling here and there, and he's not settling, and everything is just going everywhere. And I might have advised us when those who are writing those letters for him, those who are trying to encourage him, where are they? For me, I don't really mind. Let him just mess up himself to show his true color out. Election, I look at the Korik Fogoda, Uder Lena Salbara Yam Shiahdaro election that to participate. What about those who are already there and they wanted to participate, but they have been shut down? Why Huma Ada freedom of speech Lenas Del, well, freedom of movement Lenas Del, or space even for those people to go around and do their own campaign? We have Lama Kuala Jawin. We have this Riek Machar. They're all there. They wanted to participate. Why he shut those people down? And he's only here calling Pagan, Thomas Shirilo, and Bagi group with the opposition. Nasdel Galekum didn't participate for election. I never heard of them that they wanted to participate in election anyways. Masimita min Thomas, Masimita min Pagan Amum Galum didn't participate for election. I never heard from them one day. And they're not even there for any position. Nasdel Denmi Rajau Al Hukum Le Shab. Period. They wanted to return the government back to the citizen. They have to choose their own people. That Kalam Betam, that Shahar Al Huma Indum, this is their slogan that they have. The only people that I see, and I knew that they wanted to stand for election, Fila Makola Jawin, Ufi Riek Machar. And they deserve, they have all the right as son of South Sudanese, South Sudan citizen, that country, they have all the right to stand. Let the people not to choose them, not you as Salva Kiir, not to block them. Because you've been blocking any opposition, Alderi Gif. It's only you campaigning. And it's only you who people are endorsing now. It's only you. Who give you the right to control Junubin? We did not send you Fi Bush to come and control us. Yes, you went to Bush, you fight, you came back. Alhamdulillah, Nushkur Rabbana, Finas Marajao. Finas Marajao. Alhamdulillah, Tarajat, I'm sure what it Baraha. You don't come and control us. And you wanted us to do whatever Al-Hajalita Dairo. Okay, let me reread this one. Besides Kiir having reached a no deal with them, Pagan raised a question on the implementation tasks of the 2018 peace agreement, which includes a permanent constitution, creating a conducive environment for election, and granting civic and political space. And all this is not happening. All those stuff is not happening. Mafi conducive environment le election. Zemano Guta, Salva Kiir blocked everyone called opposition or somebody standing to contest with him in 2024 election. He's blocking everyone. De bemana huma ma wafar civic and political space le bagi group tanin den. Ita na matigi fi club house tigi tasma government supporters بيقولوا شنو is not safe لسلفا كير يمشي في بحر غزال. Why is not safe? When you're telling us the country is in peace, the country have peace and people are ready for election, why Riek Machar cannot go to Bahr Ghazal? What's blocking him not to go to Bahr Ghazal? They said Lama Kuala Jawin is not safe to be in Bahr Ghazal region or in northern Bahr Ghazal. Why? You guys are making so much noise in Clubhouse telling us peace, security, Beled is in peace. Now we're ready for election. Why all this nonsense that you guys are saying, and now you're coming to tell us that Lama Kuala Jawin or Riek are not going to be safe in Bahr Ghazal? تبغوا security arrangement القاعدين اللي انتوا قاعدين تكوركوا كلام كل يوم قاعدين يقولوا خليه يعملوا security arrangement in place. Where is this security? ما ده هو part of the agreement. كلام tasks الخطوة في agreement should be implemented before the election. Those are the tasks supposed to be implemented before we sit down and talk about this nonsense election and Salva Kiir Mashibo Asara, including the census of Junubin. And the big part of it is the constitution with the Junub Sudan have to be permanent constitution, because we're going to vote according to that constitution with the Junub Sudan. How and in the conduct election umafi permanent constitution? How that is going to work? ما في دولة بيعمل election وما عنده دستور، وما في دولة أصلاً عايش without دستور. دستور have to be there. Security arrangement have to be there. Security لازم يكون مستضاف، لأنه الناس اللي بيمشي في campaign as opposition ولا as government they have to go freely. ما في حاجة بيحبشهم. ما في حاجة بيحبشهم. ما تقول لي قال زول ده حسب الديبيتي ساكت بتاع ادمنستريشن بتاع ابيدا يا هم شكتوا لي في الشارع. تقول لي بلد فوقه بيس، تقول لي بلد فوقه سكيورتي، militia everywhere. How can you conduct election in country that is full with militia? You guys are putting life of people in danger. You endangering the citizen. Oh. How can the country hold election when the SPLM-IG is using the oppressive security organs to suppress freedoms, and close the political and civic space in the country? That's right. Yeah, that the same government is using the security organs against اي زول داير يجي في election. انت الليله كان فتاتك خشمك ساكت كلام بدك كرسي بس كرسي تسلف كيرا tomorrow you're not more. ما والله بكره ده انت حيكون لحم شرموط في حبل دخري كده كرسي بتسلف كيرا ولا اي كلام. How can you hold elections when the people have not gone through the permanent constitutional process? Amum said, the election, those elections were supposed to be conducted under a permanent democratic constitution. This is exactly why Salva Kiir is shifting. Lano, the holdout group, is standing with all this stuff, and all this stuff supposed to be there. With no questioning, with no kalamat farik. Permanent constitution يكون في محله, security arrangement يكون في محله, unified forces يكون في محله, census have to be conducted, يعرفوا كم جنوبي, كم مرة وكم راجل وفي كم عيال في دولة, ده حاجات لازم يتعرف. في كم ناس في جو بلد وفي كم ناس ذاته برا بلد, ده كله لازم يتعرف. election ده ما حاجة بتاعك بتاع بلد, ده حاجة بتاع دولة. Salva Kiir wanted to operate or they wanted to conduct this election, and the constitution bita John Lugda and gave him all the right to do whatever he wanted to do. And this is a no-no and is unacceptable. Unacceptable by me and by the whole group of the opposition. There is no opposition wanted that. That's why Salva Kiir is running away. Now, my question is, if he shifted the venue from Rome, example, from Rome to Kenya, is the opposition going to have a different agenda? No, the agenda will be the same agenda that you've been running around of. You've been running away from that agenda, and that agenda will remain. Otherwise, we will build more on the top of it. More agendas will be on the top of that agenda, if you want it or not. Because we wanted this peace for Junubin, not between you and Riek only. This peace have to be about Junubin. Peace have to be brought to Junubin. You and Riek تمشوا في مزبلة التاريخ. ما جبتوا لنا حاجة غير فوق، ما جبتوا لنا حاجة غير موت. انت ورياك تمشوا في مزبلة التاريخ، ما عندنا معكم كلام. غير فوق وموت ما جبتوا لنا حاجة. عشان كده زول بيجيف معكم ما في. زول بيجيف معكم ما في. زول هينتخبكم تاني again ذاته ما في على الظاهر. إلا family member بتاعكم. وإلا الناس الواقفين وراكم. supporters حقكم. لكن زول هيعمل لكم فوت انت ولا رياك ما في اصلا. Other activists have also urged that the permanent constitution must first be in a place before the general elections to determine the system of governance and portfolios and how possible election dispute can be addressed among the critical issues. في حاجات كتير قد يحصل في فترات بتاعت election. يمكن election يكون مسروق or rigged. ده بيشتكوا لي منو؟ كان ده الدستور بتاع جون لوك ده. انت هتفتح خشمك ذاته كيف؟ هتمش تبدا من وين؟ مش تبدا من وين؟ عشان كده الدستور لازم يكون دستور يشبع كل زول ويدي لكل زول حق بتاعه. كان زول ليش في حاجه غلط he have right to complain. They have all the right to complain, and their complaint should be listened to. ما زي حكومه الحسب بتاع ميليشيا. When you see something wrong, you wanted to talk, tomorrow بقتلوك. They will kidnap you, they will arrest you, they will shoot you, they will run you بتراك بتاع مويه, whatever it is. ده حاجة اللي قاعد يحصل عندنا في جنوب السودان. oppositions ده كلام بتاع مايكل موكي. طبعا كلام اللي قاله هسه ده كله باغان. However, the government continue to insist that the election will be held without the permanent constitution. ده كلام ده قاله شنو؟ قاله مايكل موكي. I think I believe 3 months ago وكان ده كلام ده. برضو في راديو تمازي جيتا كما مشيت في راديو تمازي جيتا هتلقى سبيك بتاع مايكل موكي. We are saying ده كلام بتاع مايكل. We are saying ده دايما كلام بتاع مايكل. We are saying إنه بتاع سلفا كير. We are saying is that the current constitution making process, yes, we will continue, but we will continue with elections according to the current constitution. We will amend the current constitution so that it gives us the power to elect. The body that will be elected be a 20th Assembly, Michael Mokwe, government spokesperson, explained. شفت manipulation بتاعت ناس ده عندنا نفس حاجة برضو. كان مايكل موكاي قال كلام برضو similar to this. قال constitution بتاع جنوب السودان ده will be rewrite again after the election. ده في اي راديو. كان مشيت في اي راديو بتاع الكار. After the election, then the constitution will be written. The permanent constitution will be written by that time. Why after the election, not before the election? من دارين نعرف السبب القديم نقوله فوق الconstitution ده يعملوه قبل election ليه؟ لأننا دارين نعرف period of time رئيس ذاته كان جاي يقعد كم سنة، والرئيس ذاته جاي ده agreement deal بين الرئيس والcitizen. You provide me this and I provide you that. The deal between the government and citizen of South Sudan. But if we don't have any business deal between us, انت ده بتيجي تكون رئيس بتاعي كيف؟ ماما من واحد side I must have to provide work and pay tax. But I don't know government جاي يعمل لي شنو ولا جاي يديني شنو. What type of service that they wanted to serve me with? They don't know my need. I need to know. As citizen of that country, I need to know my right in this constitution before voting you in. ماما ممكن نطلع في الشارع نشوف لي واحد مجرم نشيله نجي ندخله في بيتي يكون سيد البيت. الكلام ده بيحصل وين؟ We need to know exactly who is coming to lead us and how long are you coming to stay here. Because period of time مثلا كان قال 3 سنة ولا 4 سنة, then another election have to be conducted عشان نشوف أي زول اللي بيجي يجي عند الدستور بتاع جنوب السودان. And you come as a president, you have your right win as a president, and I have my right where as a citizen. لكن لما يكون ممكن يقول constitution they have to be written after election, after they secure their position. Imagine what they're going to write there. انت تعرف جاي يكتبوا شنو؟ Maybe قال رئيس ده بقعد 20 سنة. كان مات somebody from the same system, the same IG بتاعهم ده ياو will replace after death of that president المات. احتمال ده I'm just saying example. Maybe they wanted to sit on that position as a family بس. وده كله حاجات بكون against our constitution, against our will, against our image of South Sudanese citizen, against our communities. Regardless. لأننا ما عارفين الدستور جاي نكتبه كيف والناس منو ذات جاي نكتبه. What is behind all this are saying that the constitution will be written until after election. If you go in Radio Miraya, I Radio, you will find a speech with Michael Moko Edefe Henak 3 months ago. You know? ده كله حاجات الاوبوزيشن ما دار. لازم الناس يحكموا بعداله. انت تجي period of time بتاعك 3 سنة ولا كان حاطين في الدستور هناك 4 سنة. That's it. زول جديد يجي يجي في election. If people wanted him, people will vote for him, and then the next person, him or her, will start leading the country. حكومة ده ما حكومة بتاع قبيلة واحد ولا بتاع community واحد. سلفكير ما يجي يعمل للناس وجع راس هناك في نايدا. Joseph, have you given up trying to come in ولا شنو؟ Kenyan President William Ruto as requested by President Kiir, Pagan said they are not invited officially. So invitation طبعا لسه ما طلع official وما سمعنا من William Ruto as the positions that William Ruto have invited us, because Salva Kiir have asked him to mediate. So the response is not yet out there. Nobody knows what is going to happen or what is happening next. but our position is very clear. As I said it last week, the Rome venue is still open. Nobody chased Salva Kiir away, or no one refused to sit down and talk with Salva Kiir. But what we have there now is National Consensus Forum, which have been launched 3 or 4 weeks ago, almost. And that's gonna be our position. The venue is still open. We're going there to discuss our issues. Salva Kiir Kanjak and Maja, it's up to him. We have civil society, we have women representative, we need Nas Bitakanais, we need opposition في National Consensus Forum na, and we need to sit down as South Sudanese citizens to ask ourselves, who are we and what are we looking for, and how do we want it to lead ourselves? All these questions need to be asked and answered clearly. Salva Kiir, Mayayi, you control life with the Junubin. By him telling people gal kanu mafi, people will die. Zaman enna kanita mafi reis da malenna mamutna wala maluna stanen mamato. What is good about you? What is that good that you have done to Junubin? To remember you with. You haven't lived any good. You're not even leaving any good legacy. You're not leaving any good legacy. Ana masha fi haja tana lita amaltu hinak tangible that to make Junubin tomorrow to remember you. We remember you only, Salva Kiir. Yes, the Santigidio have rejected it because the venue is still open and we're still ready to talk. As I mentioned a bit earlier, nobody have chased Salva Kiir from Rome. Nobody have told Salva Kiir that we don't want to sit and talk with you because Sita Kataltanas. The only legacy that Salva Kiir knows now is start to create trouble here and there to create trouble here and there to make the opposition look bad, to make the opposition look like they are the bad people, and Salva Kiir himself is the only lifesaver in Junub Sudan. But when you see the whole history of Salva Kiir himself, what is the good thing that Salva Kiir did in Junub Sudan that will make people to remember him tomorrow? Fish Salva Kiir really made it to make Junub Sudan remember him tomorrow. Besides displacement, killing, arming some people and disarming others, عشان هم ما protect نفسهم and all this nonsense, all this bad stuff, and calling the whole community as a rebel, as opposition, as you guys need to lay down your arms. This message has been sent to some communities by the president of the country. You calling the whole community to lay their arms down and come and join peace. Mabagi Junubin. What are you trying to tell this community? You trying to tell them that they are rebel, they're standing against the government, bita system, bita regime na. That is not acceptable kulu kulu. So Joseph, do you want me to wait for you or not? Because I'm about to close. If you're not coming, just write for me in the messenger maybe. So for now, let us sit down and analyze his speech with Salva Kiir. Sometimes, most of the time when Kiir speak, هل speak بتاعه ده جاي شنو جاي يحصل بوراو. أنا هسه قاعد نقعد تحت ده. Sometimes when I see him coming out and say something about peace, love, unity, let us come together, let us do this, let us do that, والله ما بشيل 1 week. Will never take 1 week. You will see something miserably happening to one of the communities. It بتشوف في موت, bloodshed like no tomorrow, targeting people here and there, displacing people, raping عيال, raping نسوان كبار. حاجات دي كله قاعد يحصل. حاجات دي كله قاعد يحصل. But what is the solution? مثلا زي هنا في opposition برا. What will be the solution؟ أن هنا باقي جنوبين تانينا. أن هنا القاعدين نلقى مثلا suffering under this regime. Because ما community واحد يا قاعد يسافر. Including Denka are suffering. As you can see how Abyei is being treated. None of these people in government come out to condemn what happened to Abyei. None of these people were written, were vocal. Ma fi zol beji fi media to make a press release to condemn anything that take place in Abyei. كلنا قاعد نشوف حاجات ده. في كل ولايات القاعد يحصل في كان إيكواتوريا ريجن ولا في الكان حصل في فشلا ولا الكان حصل في بحر غزال ولا الكان happen even في أنا قبل أنا سميتها برضو في حاجة happen في اتجاه تابور تقريبا ولا في اتجاه بتاع northern side بقى. I'm not sure what it is لكن برضو في مشاكل somewhere هناك. Which is recently happened تقريبا last night. أنا سميتها قبل but not clear في واحد من رومات في كلاب هاوس. واحد زول قاعد يتكلم but I did not pay close attention to it. ناس برضو ماتوا في جنجلة. As I said ما في community قاعد peaceful. ما في community قال ما في فوقه مشاكل. The whole communities بتاع جنوب السودان except community بتاع سلفا كير براو. وإننا شايفين for couple of weeks back كان في مشاكل ذاته between community ذاته سلفا كير قاعد فوقه ما باقي community تانينا في رومبيك. Why was this? Why people are not happy? ما انت ما تشيل aggression بتاعك تقول عشان دينكا no عشان نوير and Equatoria will pay price for killing Denka. Now why Dinka themselves they're killing each other? Why? That's why I'm going to go Mafi community safe. Kir will arm this to fight that one. Kir will do razol lema razol tane da fi mahal wahed. Yani all this stuff is just there. Salva Kiir is playing his kushtena cards hagura from community to another community against community dama community tane da bara. وده حاجة المفروض ان احنا باقي جنوبين تانيين ده نسأل نفسنا. Where is our position in this? And what is the decision, what type of decision we're supposed to take? Yes, يمكن في ناس ما داري لكن انت تقدر تكون في وسط زي ما جنرال توماس قال. انت ما قدرت تضم معارض ما قدرت تضم حكومة. You're suffering, حكومة is giving you that suffering with your community and yet انت ما قدرت تضم حكومة مع معارضة عشان تحارب الحكومة. انت قدرت تكون neutral تجي في النص. ما انت يا هو part of those who are making the suffering to continue by being like just in the middle. You don't know your position and you don't want to be part of this or that. You are the one adding more suffering by not accepting the fact that this government have to be removed and should be removed by all of us as Junubin. You're not accepting that fact. That's the problem that you have. So regime is regime, as I have mentioned a bit earlier, and need to be removed. أي dictator, أي leader dictator في بلد ما بيطلع بسهولة. We all have to make a decision to stand as one body. وده يا حاجة السلفقير قاعد يلعب فوقه. He's happy when he sees us all scattered everywhere. We are all divided everywhere. He's happy because he's prolonging his stay in the position. You know, the way he's dividing us, that's the way he wanted us to stay. And yet, and هنا جزء مننا عارف حتة ده, but they're reluctant. They're reluctant. They don't want to come. They don't want to come and join hand. My position, makulu haja hakuma da opposition ama mashishilo. Let us just be clear. Opposition is not running after any position. They don't want to take any position. They wanted hakuma rajawbara, wara le citizen. What are you afraid of? Join, fight. When we take the government out, we sit down and talk. How do you want this government? How are we going to lead ourselves? We all have to sit down and talk about this together and come out with one bold decision to take us all in one boat. ده المفروض حاجة ما يخوفك. أنا ذاته كان ما في opposition. Since أنا خليت رياك مشار, I was out of حاجة اسمه opposition for almost 3-4 years. 3 years. شفت كيف؟ أنا رفضت, لكن في النهاية أنا قلت قاعدي برا كده ما بيساعد. I have to be part of something. I have to be part of someone so I can fight for myself. I can bring my own right. I have to be under someone. Because tomorrow we will sit down and talk. Another community that you kida. I will give my own opinion. This is my own share. And I wanted to vote for the person that I wanted him to lead me. So أنا شايف ده ما حاجة اللي بخوفني. And I have decided to be part of National Salvation Front. Because it's the only hope and it's the only person that I trust is going to make us more better in better position. Because when I was shopping around, I did not see no one I'll be give hak bitaida. I didn't. حاجة أنا ما فوق خوف. حاجة أنا ما فوق قال مثلا في زول بيخونوا ولا مثلا حق بتاعك ده ما بدوك. You can still shop around and choose the right person. We have many of opposition out there. Go around, do your shopping, and choose the better clothes that you wanted to wear. This is what we do sometimes. Ita kanindak munasaba kita takian. Ita bemshi believe na har kulu you make one day best for shopping. Means at tisa day tabara min bed. Ita bigit muntezer takakini after. From shop to shop, from shop to shop until you get something that fits you right, beautiful on you, looks nice, and you look pretty or gorgeous in it. Then you spend that money on that cloth because you want it to look good. And this is exactly what we have with the opposition. Go out there and shop around. All this opposition in Soma, they have been rejecting Salva Kiir money, offering them money over and over again, and position. Thomas Shirilo was being offered as a chief of his staff. He refused. He have been offered the position of Waniga, vice president. He refused. He have been offered so much things. This gentleman refused everything. He wanted Junubin to be in peace. That's his dream, to see South Sudan as a country is standing on its own feet, very strong, like Dubai, like Rwanda, like أي دولة تاني. أنا شايفينه جميل في عيوننا. ده هيلين بتاع بناء ده جنرال توماس شيريلو. He wanted to see us مسافرين من هنا all the way لرومبيك، ما في زول بحجمك في شارع أمني مستضاف، شارع نظيف، زلط، مش توصل في 7 يوم، والله توصل في أسرع فرصة بتوصل، لأنه الزلط ده تمام ما شاء الله. كان در تمشي بور كم ساعات كده توزلت في بور، شارع نظيف أمني مستضاف. زول بيسألك ما في، تنوم برا كده في هوش، زول بيجي بدوك سلاح في راسك بيقول لك قوم من هنا ما في. زول بيجي بيقول لك طلع التليفون، طلع قروش ما في. تسوق عربيه في الزلط ده، زول بيوقفك في شارع بيقول لك جيب حاجه مويه ما في. دي كله حاجات اللي عندنا في جنوب السودان. انت عندك مطعم، تفتح مطعم كده ما في جيش بيجي بطلب تشيكن باكله، مع انه عارف تشيكن واحد بكم 30,000، بطلب تشيكن واحد باكله بيمشي بيقول لك انا شكلت، انا طلعت لك بلد. ياكل حاجات بتاعك في مطعم هنا ينادي مو نفرين 3، ياكل حاجات هنا بتاعك بتاع قريب 100,000 ولا 70,000 ولا 80,000، ياكلوا الزود يقوم ينظفوا كورينهم يمشوا. You cannot ask them because انت مش تشتكي لمنو، زول مش تشتكي له ده ودعمه، يقول لك انا طلعنا جنوب، انا شكلنا عشانكم، انا يا قررناكم، انا يا وديناكم، انا جبنا لكم بيس، انا جبنا لكم بلد. دي كل ما بيحصل. كل زول بيشتغل شغله بصرف قروش يوم 30. ما قال انت يا شغال ومجاك يا بصرف مهية بتاعك ومجاك قاعد في بيت، ولا جوزيف يا شغال وفي منيان هناك يا قاعد يصرف مهية بتاع جوزيف، لكن منيان قاعد في بيت ما شغال. What type of country اللي عندنا سارة؟ ده بلد بتاع مجرمين والرباطية، hijackers. They came and hijacked this country from head to toe. They need to be removed. They need to be all ودوم في محكمة الدولية. البطلة بريء بعدين يجي يرجع ورا. General Thomas قالوا clear last week, including him and his forces. كان في أي زول commit crime ما في حاجة differentiate him between him and Salva Kiir. They all have to be brought to book. He made it very clear last week يوم 31 ما يوم 1/1 speech بتاع hope يوم 1/1 للجنوبين. He made it very clear. أي زول from his forces بتاع National Salvation Front, including himself and any other opposition out there, أي زول عمل غلط against citizen لازم يجيبوه في محكمة، وحق بتاعك ده محكمة يا بديك. انت غلطان امشي سجن، انت بريء اطلع برا. And this part was very hard for Kirdi to accept, to sign the hybrid court. He thinks mod bita junubin na best like jidat al dabaho akolo fi karama wala akolo fi eid, or like dabaho akolo fi eid. كانوا دم إنسان، كانوا دم بشر. جنوبين لسه مجروحين. 2013 how many citizens have died in Junub Sudan? And until today people are still dying, people are still being killed, people are still being targeted as a community. Left and right ناس قاعدين يقتلهم. Salva Kiir ما دار كلام ده عشان يقال يكلموا، وما دار كلامات دي يكلموا، ما دار كلامات دي يجيبوا قدام. وده يا الأخطاء اللي أنا قاعدين نشوفه قاعد يحصل. when we come out and talk about it في ناس والله من راسك ده ما قادر ينزل، قاعد في رقبتك كده قافل لك نفس. حاجة ما كويس وحاجة حاجة ما تمام كله. But we declared ourselves, we're here to stay, and we will be talking until we see Junub Sudan free of any adversity, free of any oppressors del al-Gadini oppress Junubin. ناس ما قاعدين في عصر بتاع السبعينات ولا الستينات. إن الجيل الحسرة أنت ما بقعد في الرزول ودرت direct زول what to do. ده ما قاعد يحصل. ناس قاعدين في ويسترن، قاعدين في الدول برا ده مرتاحين معززين ومكرمين بيحترموهم. Human right. Yeah, we call it human right. إنت أيام تمشي مستشفى they will never discriminate you from the white. نفس العلاج بتاعك انت بتلقاه ثالث ومتلد. نفس الاكل اللي بدله الزول الابيض ده انت بتاكله. نفس السرير الزول الابيض بنوم فوقه انت قاعد تنوم فوقه. انت بتشتغل في بلد ده بتصرف نفس ما هي في ليفل اللي انت فوقه ده في جروب كام، نفس الزول الابيض معك في جروب ده بصرف دي سيم قروش اللي انت قاعد تصرفه ده. ما في زول تاني بدله في بيت وفي زول تاني بيشتغل وما هي حقه زول تاني بصرفه. نو. انت قاعد هنا انت داير عربيه زي زول ابيض قاعد يسوق ده، كان عندك امكانيه انت هتسوق عربيه واحسن من حق زول ابيض ده كمان. في ناس هنا في بلد ده قاعدين يسوقوا عربات بتاع سنه 60، عربات قدام. لما كان ماشي في الشارع قاعد التاين بودي حقه ده قاعد يلعب براو، عربات تعبان كله. لكن انت كان قدرت تسوق the current model، انت عندك budget بتاعه، and if you get approved for it you will drive that one. ما قاعدين يفرقوا ناس. انت نايم في بيت ما شاء الله بتاكل وبتشرب فطور وغدا وعشاء وقران قريب في راسه وحلاوه on the top. الليله شنو جديد اللي انت ما داير فيدرال ده يطبقوه في جنوب السودان؟ في شنو اللي انت قاعد مصير على اساس انه this the system بتاع federal ده we shouldn't be adapting this system in our own country, and you here you enjoying this, you enjoying it to the maximum. It's a their loan from bank, you go to the bank, you put your application, well a credit card will be approved according to your status. It can mean like bad record history, something like that. You will be approved. You will get what you want. في جنوب Sudan, you can't do this. Only certain people like قاعدين يشيلوا ديون من بنك، أقراض من بنك. باقي ناس تانيين no, not for them. Because باقي ناس تانيين دي من Central Africa, ناس تانيين دي من Uganda, ناس تانيين دي من Ethiopia, ناس تانيين دي لسه belong to Sudan, مندكورات قاعدين نادوم Arab. And only people who see themselves as citizen of that country, they are the one to take loan, they are the one to do whatever they wanted to do, they are the one to be on the top of everybody else. They are the one to sit في راس جمجمة حقك ده ويكفي لك نفسك. That's not the country that we fought for. عشان كده كل يوم أنا بذكركم we need another liberation again. We have to liberate ourselves one more time. Because أنا دقسنا by trusting these mujrimin with their militias to come and hijack our country. By trusting these killers to come and kill us. And that we did not trust them, whom they came by power. Whom Joe bes nyaka muhajatu shalo karase ugado. Like defan albeji fi betak bes bijur kurse bogot gubalita zato mogu tolo faddal. See? Ana ma shaif Junub Sudan da hayam shaif mahal. as long as Salva Kiir is still there in that system. It will never go anywhere. Junub Sudan need to be liberated again, and constitution with the Junub Sudan have to be written. يشبهنا يشبه كم قبائل بتاع جنوب السودان ده كله regardless كان في قبيلة فوق 10 نفر. They have to be respected. They have to be given their right, the same level بتاع community اللي عنده 1000 نفر. They are democracy. And they have all the right عشان يparticipate يكون رئيس بتاع الدولة. إن شاء الله كانوا من 10 نفر زي ده. كان في واحد منهم qualified to be a president, they have all the right. ما قال عشان يقولوا community ده صغير, we are the majority, we are this, we are that. No, there is no majority in Junub Sudan. Majority is 50+1. There is no majority in South Sudan. Don't listen to these people to manipulate your mind. يكذبوا يغشوك, you without a belief. As they are actor. No, they are not. Do not believe that. The last thing that I wanted to talk is about election. Election with the South Sudan is not going to represent you. Election ما جاي يديك حقوق بتاعك. Election ده ما جاي يغير جنوب السودان. Election ده ما جاي يجيب سلام. Please make sure, I repeat again, make sure you do not vote to extend your suffering again for another 10 years. You have suffered enough, your family have suffered enough, your community have suffered enough, the whole South Sudanese citizens have suffered enough. Do not go and vote for this militia again to expand your suffering to another 10 years. You don't deserve that. We are not deserving all this. We have died, we have fought together, and we have liberated ourselves. Here we have a country called South Sudan, and we all deserve to live happy. We all deserve to live freely. We all deserve to speak our mind freely, with no threat, no humiliation, no targeting, no killing. Everybody have right to say anything, as long as they don't harm you. As long as they don't harm you, they have right to speak up. Freedom of speech. And this is whereby we have to know each other, we get to know each other. This is whereby I will hear your opinion and you will hear my opinion. Time for oppressors to go, but our unity is so much important in order for us to remove them. Standing together to remove the oppressors is the target. Alana muhtaj lek, walita muhtaj lek. You are suffering the same suffer that I'm suffering, and the same everybody else. Because what is happening in J1 is only community, manugul community, ashirabes. Ashirabes. It's a militia al-Hasaf J1. And it's time to put an end. 2024. Let that be your resolution of 2024. Let it be the resolution of 2024 that we want to see South Sudan Jadid, South Sudan Nadif, South Sudan that accepts the 64+ tribe as the all sons and daughters of that country. No one is better than the other. nobody should be treated better than the other. Nobody should be given respect more than the other. Junub da haga na kulana ubishilna. Greediness is the one tag killing us. Who caused them? Gen Council of Elders, including Salva Kiir Zatu. He is part of Gen Council of Elders, plus Gen Council of Youth. Now they're building another Gen Council of Youth in Clubhouse in Australia here. Most of them here in Australia, to grow up and replace the Gen Council of Elders of the old Gen Council of Elders. So it's 2 hours and 5 minutes. I do appreciate your coming. I appreciate your time. And I want to say, my co-host, Brother Daniel Lee, is a little bit busy today. I supposed to announce it a bit earlier, but let me just close with it. He's a little bit busy today. Until we meet again next week, I will play another song to close the show.
Jama, ketala boy, nalo filo, yala hibo zaidi, kabala galade, beki mamevo, seme, antaiwe, aburu jibuna nasiya, nabawe, aburu biona namaba. Mami, my darling, Itasa Sibimara, Maya Ladole, Yaljina Ure, Apanata Kenya, Wachamawe, Najikumbo Karishodani, Aita Jamataroa, Muzibire Mali. Mama Anito, Ani Asia, Baba Mose, Waya, Anito, Ani Awaya, Baba Ibe Abdala, Anito, Ani Zeida, Baba Kiza Bumare. Anito, Mahurole Fibara, Nagikumbe Shumu, Baba Kashimu, Kasman Daraman, Ismaila Angara, Elifa Daraman, Anito, Malumo Fesa Sejadi, Baba Bumi, Nagikumbe Ketokum.